If you have been feeling like you are on the edge of something, like a door is about to open that you cannot quite see yet, this video will show you exactly what is coming, and by the end, you will understand why the next season of your life as a Scorpio is filled with more possibility than you may have allowed yourself to believe. There are 11 unexpected opportunities moving toward you right now, each one arriving in a form you might not immediately recognize as a gift. That is the thing about Scorpio's blessings. They rarely announce themselves with fanfare. They tend to arrive quietly, wrapped in the ordinary, hidden inside the unexpected. And if you are not paying close attention, you might walk right past them. But after today, you will know exactly what to look for. You will know how to recognize each opportunity as it approaches, and more importantly, you will know how to receive it, with the openness and readiness that makes the difference between an opportunity that changes your life and one that simply passes you by. This is the moment to lean in. The universe has been arranging things on your behalf for longer than you realize, and very soon, you are going to start seeing the results. Let us walk through all 11 opportunities together. Opportunity 1. The first unexpected opportunity approaching you as a Scorpio is one that many people overlook entirely because it does not look like an opportunity at first. It looks like an ending. It looks like a door closing, a chapter finishing, a relationship reaching its natural conclusion, or a situation finally resolving in a way that leaves space behind it. And in that space, in that newly opened area of your life, is where the first real opportunity lives. Endings have a particular energy for Scorpio. You understand, perhaps better than any other sign, that nothing truly ends without something else beginning. It is built into the nature of your sign: transformation, death, rebirth, the cycle. And yet, even knowing this intellectually, it can be difficult in the emotional reality of an ending to turn your eyes toward what is opening rather than keeping them fixed on what is closing. The opportunity here is to practice that turning of the gaze, and to practice it with a level of trust that does not yet require proof. What is ending in your life right now, or what has recently ended? A relationship that no longer served the truest version of you. A job or role that kept you small. A pattern of thinking or behaving that was formed so long ago you had stopped questioning whether it still applied. A chapter of your identity that you wore so long it started to feel like skin rather than clothing. Whatever it is, the ending of it has left a particular shape of space in your life. And that shape of space is not emptiness. It is a doorway. The opportunity that is moving toward you through this doorway is one of genuine alignment, the chance to build, attract, or step into something that actually fits who you are right now, not who you were when the ending began. This is perhaps the most significant kind of opportunity, because it carries the potential to redirect the entire trajectory of your life. But it requires something from you first. It requires that you resist the temptation to immediately fill the space with something familiar, something safe, something that will recreate the same chapter you just finished. The space is precious. Guard it long enough to let the right thing arrive to fill it. The signs that this opportunity is near are subtle but recognizable. You will begin to feel a quiet excitement that does not yet have a name, a sense of possibility that rises in odd moments, when you are washing dishes, or lying quietly before sleep, or sitting in the early morning with a warm drink. Something in you knows that the opening is real and that it is close. Trust that knowing. It is not wishful thinking. It is your deep Scorpio intuition reading the energy of what is already on its way to you. Opportunity 2. The second opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that lives inside a relationship, and not necessarily a new one. Sometimes the most unexpected relational opportunity is the one that arrives inside a connection that already exists, but that is about to deepen in a way you did not anticipate. There is someone in your life, or someone who is about to enter it, with whom a new level of trust and genuine understanding is becoming possible. And that deepening, that arrival at true mutual knowing, is itself a profound and rare opportunity. Scorpio craves depth in relationships above almost everything else. Surface-level connection is something you tolerate rather than truly desire. What you hunger for is the kind of knowing that goes all the way to the bone, the kind of relationship where nothing important has to be hidden, where you can be the full and complex and sometimes contradictory person that you are, and be met there with understanding rather than judgment. That kind of connection is rare, and it is moving toward you now. This opportunity may arrive in the form of a conversation that finally goes somewhere real, where something that has long been unspoken between you and another person comes to the surface and is addressed with honesty and care. It may arrive as a moment of unexpected vulnerability from someone who has always kept their walls up around you, and that vulnerability opens a door for you to walk through with your own honesty. It may arrive as the realization that someone who has been in your life for years is actually capable of offering you a quality of presence and understanding that you had not previously seen or allowed yourself to receive. What makes this opportunity unexpected is that it often comes from a direction you were not watching. You may have been so focused on what was missing in your current connections, or so fixed on the idea that the deep relationship you are longing for would have to be found with someone entirely new, that you missed the possibility that was already present in someone who is already standing close to you. This is the opportunity to look again, with fresh eyes, with an open heart, and with the willingness to be surprised by what you find. For this opportunity to fully develop, something is required of you, and that something is vulnerability. Not the performed vulnerability of sharing things that feel safe to share, but the real kind, the kind that costs something, the kind that feels uncertain, the kind that requires you to show something true about yourself before you have any guarantee that it will be received well. Scorpio can be paradoxically private for a sign so attuned to the depths of human nature. This is the season to let some of those walls down, carefully and selectively, with the people who have earned the right to see what is behind them. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Opportunity 3. The third unexpected opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that lives inside your creative power, and the particular form it is taking may surprise you. This is not simply about artistic expression, though for some Scorpios that will be part of it. This is about the broader and deeper definition of creativity, the ability to see possibilities where others see limitations, to imagine solutions where others see only problems, to bring something new into existence through the sheer force of your focused intention and your willingness to act on what you see. Scorpio is profoundly creative in this deeper sense. Your perception cuts through appearances and sees the underlying structure of things. You understand how systems work and where they are vulnerable. You intuitively grasp what is possible beneath the surface of what currently exists. These qualities are not just psychological traits. They are creative tools of enormous power. And an opportunity is approaching that will call on all of them. This opportunity may show up in your work or professional life as a problem that no one around you has been able to solve, into which you suddenly see with perfect clarity. It may show up in your personal life as a situation that seems stuck, where all the conventional approaches have been tried and failed, and where your particular way of seeing opens up an entirely new avenue. It may show up as an idea that arrives with a force and completeness that surprises even you. An idea that carries the energy of something genuinely new rather than a variation of what already exists. What is important to understand about this creative opportunity is that it requires you to trust your own perception, even when it differs from the consensus view of the situation. Scorpio sees things that others miss. This is not arrogance, it is simply a function of the particular way your awareness is built. And in the situation that is approaching, what you see is going to be more accurate and more useful than what the people around you are seeing. The opportunity is not just to have the insight, it is to act on it, to bring it forward, to trust it enough to share it and build on it. This is where many Scorpios stumble, not in the seeing but in the trusting and sharing. There can be a reluctance to put your vision out into the world before you are absolutely certain it is right. A perfectionism that keeps the most powerful ideas locked inside until the moment has passed. But the creative opportunity approaching you right now does not require perfection before you begin. It requires courage. It requires the willingness to say, here is what I see, here is what I believe is possible, and here is what I am going to do about it. That is the moment when everything changes. Opportunity 4. The fourth opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that lives inside a challenge, and it is the opportunity to finally, completely, and irrevocably step into the authority of your own life. There is a situation moving toward you, or one that is already present, that is going to require you to make a choice. And the choice at the heart of it is this: will you respond to this from a place of your own center, your own values, your own truth? Or will you look to others to tell you what the right response is? For a long time, Scorpio has been gathering information, observing, processing, building an internal library of insight and understanding that is, by now, extraordinarily rich. All of that gathering has been in service of this moment, the moment when you stop consulting that library for the benefit of others and start consulting it for the benefit of your own life. The opportunity that is approaching is a chance to lead, perhaps not in the formal sense but in the most important sense. To lead yourself. This opportunity often announces itself through a situation that feels too complex or too weighty to navigate alone, where your first instinct is to look for someone else's expertise or opinion to anchor your decision. And while gathering outside perspective is always sensible, the opportunity here is to notice that you already know. Beneath the uncertainty and the complexity, your deep knowing. The Scorpio knowing that has never truly failed you when you have given it room to speak, has already arrived at an answer. The question is whether you will trust it. Leading yourself from the authority of your own inner knowing is one of the most transformative things a Scorpio can do. Because when you stop outsourcing your authority, when you stop waiting for permission or validation or external signals before you trust your own perception, you unlock a level of personal power that has always been available to you but has not yet been fully claimed. This is that opportunity. This is the moment when that claiming can happen, if you are willing to step into it. The practical shape of this opportunity will be unique to your circumstances, but the inner shape of it is universal for every Scorpio who is in a season of growth. It is the moment when you choose yourself, your own wisdom, your own direction, your own truth, over the comfort of deferring to someone or something outside yourself. It will feel vulnerable. It may even feel arrogant at first, though it is anything but. It is simply the appropriate claim of the authority that belongs to the person who is most intimately acquainted with your life, which is you. Opportunity 5. The fifth unexpected opportunity approaching Scorpio is financial in nature, but not in the way you might expect, and not necessarily in the form of a sudden windfall or dramatic external shift. The opportunity lives in a shift of your relationship with resources, with what you value, how you manage what you have, and where you place your energy and investment in terms of building the material stability that supports the life you are moving toward. Scorpio has a naturally complex relationship with money and resources. On one hand, you have the capacity for extraordinary focus and discipline when you are motivated. On the other hand, Scorpio can sometimes invest heavily in things or relationships that are no longer returning value, out of a loyalty or attachment that outlasts the usefulness of the investment. The financial opportunity approaching you right now lives in the clarity that is becoming available around exactly this pattern. Something in your financial landscape is about to become clear in a way that it has not been before. You may see with sudden and stark clarity where your resources have been going that has not been serving your actual growth or well-being. You may recognize an area of your financial life that has been managing you rather than being managed by you. Or you may find that an avenue you had not previously considered, a skill, a form of service, a resource you already possess, represents a genuine and accessible path to greater stability and abundance. The opportunity is to act on that clarity quickly and decisively, which is very much in Scorpio's nature when the situation demands it. You are not someone who needs to take forever to deliberate once you have seen the truth of a situation. You can move. You can redirect. You can make a clear-eyed decision about where your energy and resources will go from this point forward, and then execute that decision with the kind of focused intensity that is one of your greatest strengths. What makes this opportunity particularly significant is the timing of it. The clarity that is arriving is not arriving accidentally. It is arriving because you are ready for the next level of material stability, because who you are becoming requires a material foundation that is more solid and more aligned with your values than what you have been working with. This is the universe giving you both the vision and the opening. Your part is simply to receive the clarity, trust it, and move on it without delay. Opportunity 6. The sixth opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that involves healing. And the unexpected part is not that healing is possible, but how it will arrive and how deep it will go. There is something in your emotional body, in your history, in the stories you carry about yourself and what you deserve and what you are capable of, that is approaching a moment of genuine resolution. Not management, not suppression, resolution. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Scorpio carries things. You are built for depth, which means you feel pain deeply, you absorb experiences deeply, and you can hold wounds in your psyche and body for a very long time without their influence diminishing. What you have been carrying, whatever specific weight or scar or story it is that has been quietly shaping your choices and your sense of what is possible for you, is ready to move. The layers that have been protecting it are becoming thin enough to allow genuine contact with the core of the wound. And genuine contact with the core is the only thing that produces real healing. This healing opportunity may arrive through an unexpected conversation with someone who says something that lands directly on the place that has been hurting, and rather than triggering your defenses, it opens something. It may arrive through a quiet inner moment of recognition, where you finally see the connection between something from your past and a pattern that has been repeating in your present, and that seeing brings a compassion for yourself that you have not previously been able to access. It may arrive through a form of expression, writing, movement, art, prayer, or simply speaking the truth aloud, that releases something that has been held for too long. However it arrives, the invitation is the same, to receive it without deflecting. Scorpio can sometimes be most resistant to healing when it is most needed, because depth of feeling can also mean depth of self-protection. But the protection that made sense when the wound was fresh may now be costing you more than the wound itself. The opportunity is to allow the resolution that is trying to reach you to actually arrive. To let the healing do what healing does. To discover, perhaps for the first time, what it feels like to carry something less, and to feel in that lightness a version of yourself that is freer and more capable than the one you have been living as. Opportunity 7. The seventh opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that could easily be mistaken for a simple meeting, a chance encounter, or an ordinary introduction, because it involves a person who is moving into your world whose presence is going to matter far more than it initially appears. This person, whether they arrive in your personal life, your professional circle, or somewhere in the territory between the two, carries something that is relevant to where you are going, and the connection between you will reveal its significance over time. Scorpio is extraordinarily perceptive when it comes to reading people. You tend to know within a short time of meeting someone, something essential about their character, and their potential to be significant in your life. This ability will serve you well when this person arrives. You will feel something, a recognition and energy, a sense of this person matters without yet knowing why, and that feeling is worth paying attention to. What this person may offer comes in many possible forms. They may carry knowledge or experience that is directly relevant to something you are building or moving toward. They may offer a perspective that helps you see your own situation with new clarity. They may become a genuine source of support and understanding at exactly the moment when you need that most. They may even serve as a mirror, someone whose own journey reflects something back to you about your own path that you needed to see, but had not been able to see from the inside. The key with this opportunity is to remain open, which for Scorpio can require conscious effort, because your naturally protective nature can sometimes cause you to keep people at arm's length long past the point where it would be beneficial to allow them closer. The person who is approaching may not look like the catalyst you have been waiting for. They may arrive casually, without announcement, in the middle of an ordinary day. Your ability to notice the signal beneath the surface of the ordinary encounter, which is absolutely a Scorpio strength, is what will allow you to receive this opportunity fully. Do not overcomplicate the initial contact. When you feel that quiet recognition, simply allow the connection to breathe. Let it develop at its natural pace without forcing it and without holding it at a distance. What is meant to grow between you and this person will grow. Your only job in the early stages is to be present and open, to give the connection the space it needs to show you what it is. Opportunity 8. The eighth unexpected opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that lives inside your own voice, in the particular power of your truth when it is spoken aloud to the right people at the right time. There is a moment coming in which something you say, something that comes from the deepest and most honest part of your experience, is going to have an impact that extends far beyond what you anticipated. Your words at a particular moment are going to land in a way that shifts something in another person, in a situation, in a dynamic that has been stuck or unresolved. Scorpio's relationship with words is complex. You are capable of extraordinary precision and depth in communication, but you are also selective and careful about what you share and with whom. You understand, perhaps more than most, that words carry weight, that they can heal or wound, clarify or confuse, open or close. This understanding makes you measured, Sometimes it makes you too measured, holding back insights and truths that, if spoken, could change things significantly for the better. The opportunity that is approaching is calling you to speak. Not to broadcast broadly or perform publicly. Scorpio's most powerful speech is almost never the loudest in the room, but to speak truthfully and directly to the specific person, or in the specific situation where your truth is needed and has not yet been offered. There is something you know that has not yet been said. There is a perspective you hold that someone in your life, or a situation in your life, needs to hear. The opportunity is to offer it. What makes this particular moment powerful is the combination of timing and readiness. You are more clearly yourself right now than you have been in some time. The outgrowing we described, the healing that is approaching, the inner authority you are stepping into. All of it has refined your understanding of your own truth in ways that make your voice, at this moment, particularly potent. When you speak from this place, from the clarity of your actual experience and your actual knowing, the impact is something other people can feel. Do not wait for a perfect moment or a perfect setting. Do not rehearse until the impulse to speak has passed. When the opening presents itself, and you will know it when it does, trust your words. Trust the truth behind them. And trust that what needs to be communicated, when communicated from a place of genuine and grounded honesty, has its own power to find its way to the person or the situation that most needs it. Opportunity 9. The ninth opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that involves your physical world. The space you inhabit, the rhythms of your daily life, the relationship between your outer environment and your inner experience. There is a shift becoming possible in this area of your life that is more significant than it might appear on the surface, because for Scorpio, the outer environment is never just furniture and routine. It is the external expression of an inner state, and changing it, deliberately and intentionally, has the power to accelerate and deepen an inner transformation that is already underway. You may have been living in circumstances, a physical space, a daily rhythm, a geographic location, that reflects an earlier version of yourself more than it reflects who you are now. And there is an opportunity approaching to bring those external circumstances into better alignment with the person you have been becoming. This alignment matters because your environment either supports or undermines your growth, and the support that is now possible could make an enormous difference in the momentum and clarity of your next chapter. This opportunity may look like a change in your living situation, a move, a reorganization, a transformation of the space you spend the most time in. It may look like a restructuring of your daily rhythms, the hours you keep, the practices you maintain, the ways you begin and end your days. It may be smaller and subtler than that, the removal of something from your environment that has been carrying the energy of the past, or the introduction of something that carries the energy of the future you are building. Whatever form it takes, the invitation is to take it seriously, because the relationship between your outer space and your inner state is real and powerful, and you know it. Scorpio intuitively understands the significance of environment, because you feel energy as concretely as other people feel temperature or texture. You know when a space is heavy with something unprocessed and when it is clean and clear and open. You know when your rhythms are supporting your growth and when they are working against it. This opportunity is calling on that knowing, asking you to let it guide a deliberate realignment of your outer world with your inner one, and to trust the momentum that alignment will create. Opportunity 10. The 10th opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that lives inside your own self-concept. In the image you carry of yourself, what you believe you are capable of, what you believe you deserve, and what you believe is genuinely available to you. Because there is something in that self-concept that is ready to expand, a ceiling that is ready to be raised. And the opportunity is the chance to participate consciously in that expansion rather than waiting for life to drag you reluctantly upward. Scorpio often underestimates itself in a very specific way. You do not underestimate your intelligence or your depth, or your capacity to understand complex situations. But you can underestimate your worthiness, your right to claim goodness, ease, joy, and abundance without them needing to be earned through suffering or struggle. There can be a deep and very old story inside the Scorpio psyche that says that what is good must be fought for, that ease is suspicious, that happiness is fragile and should not be trusted too completely. And that story, however it arrived, however much it may have once kept you safe, is ready now to be updated. The opportunity is to allow a new story, one that is truer to who you actually are and what you are actually capable of, to take up residence in the place where the old story has been living. This is inner work of the most powerful kind, and it is not about positive thinking or pretending. It is about honest reassessment. Looking at the evidence of your actual life, all the things you have navigated, all the depth you have brought to your experiences, all the times you have risen from difficulty with more insight and more strength than you went in with, and letting that evidence update what you believe about yourself. When your self-concept expands to include what is actually true about your capability and your worthiness, the outer opportunities that were always available to you but that you could not quite claim become suddenly, almost obviously accessible. This is perhaps the most transformative of all 11 opportunities, because every other opportunity on this list depends in some measure on your ability to receive it. And receiving requires believing you are worthy of what is being offered. Opportunity 11. The 11th and final unexpected opportunity approaching Scorpio is one that encompasses all the others in a sense, because it is the opportunity to live, from this point forward, with a level of intentionality and presence that has not always been available to you. There is a clarity becoming possible in your life, a clearing of old fog, old weight, old confusion, that will allow you to move through your days with a degree of directedness and awareness that represents a genuine new chapter, not just a new moment. This opportunity is not dramatic on the surface. It does not arrive with a particular announcement or event. It arrives as a deepening, a subtle but unmistakable shift in how present you are with your own life, how clearly you see your choices, how consciously you direct your energy toward what actually matters to you. It is the opportunity to stop being partially absent from your own experience, lost in the past, anxious about the future, managing the gap between who you are and who you think you should be, and to simply be here fully and completely in the life you are actually living. For Scorpio, this kind of presence is both natural and challenging. Natural because you have an enormous capacity for depth of engagement. When you are fully present with something or someone, the quality of that presence is extraordinary. Challenging because the intensity of your inner life can sometimes pull you away from the present moment and into the labyrinth of your own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. The opportunity is to bring all of that depth and intensity to bear on the present, on the actual here and now of your life as it is, not as you fear it might be or as you wish it were. You have two options after this video: close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving. The only question is whether you are. Scorpio, 11 opportunities are moving toward you. Some of them are already knocking at your door. Some are a little further on the horizon. But all of them are real, and all of them have your name on them. The one thing they all have in common is that they require your participation. They require you to be awake and open and willing to receive what is coming. Not with white-knuckled grasping, but with the grounded and receptive openness of someone who knows their own worth and trusts the timing of their own life. You are more ready for what is coming than you know. Let it come.